is the XboxCast.
All the news you need to know about begins now, but it's more like all the news that we care about. Whatever this is, it's new news. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and that was Gary introducing us this week, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it?
More Gary, that's incredible.
Double Gary this week.
Double Gary. We've been double Gary.
Double Gary's it's all on.
We get to show our passport. We've been double Gary.
Double Gary. Everyone should double Gary once in life.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't lived unless you've double Garried.
Podcast title sorted.
Nice and easy. How are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm good, yeah. I'm still awake. It's
Telling
10
me
o'clock
how
at night.
nice
We've got this. There's news.
Flip. And it's so warm. I'm so jealous. Tomorrow is allegedly going to be warm for us.
I think it's going to be 26, 27 tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Beach weather.
It's still 14 degrees now. At 10 o'clock at night.
That's nice. I think it's, let's see, currently it's 14 degrees at 8 o'clock at night. So, Yep, it's a bit colder here.
26 degrees tomorrow it will be.
Nice. So you're going to go down to Waipak after work?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Go hang out on the beach. Go to the beach.
Waipak? No, you mean Waimaz? Waimarama?
Oh, yeah, Waimaz.
Yeah, Waimaz, bro.
Don't ask me. I have no idea where things are anymore.
No, it seems so.
Lockdown's been hard.
I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's very exciting. A bit of warmth. Might get fish and chips or something. Sit on the beach. Some that sort of thing.
I want fish and chips.
You're allowed at the house now, aren't you?
We're allowed at the house. We're allowed to get takeaways. So I think we're allowed to get fish and chips. And in fact, I think we should get fish and chips because tomorrow we're going to the beach.
Oh, perfect. There you go. What else do you want? Beach, sandy, fish and chips all the way forward.
Exactly. I mean, it's just Faber in a way.
Yes. In a way, yes.
How
are you?
So, I'm good. I'm excited that after rolling back to Windows 10, things are actually working.
I know. You haven't been jumping around. You haven't gone weird.
I know. It's amazing.
You drank too much milk, though. I think that's your issue.
Oh, yeah. My voice is a bit... Today, the past 2 days, I have spent the entire work on the phone to people. So my voice is a little bit sore.
Thanks, Microsoft.
Yeah. It's great when Microsoft decides that actually people don't need to print.
No need to print. No.
And we're going to roll that into a cumulative update. So when you can't even roll it back, it's not even one update to roll back. It's all the updates to roll back. So your choices are roll back an update and take down the entire organization for 3 hours while Windows has to figure that out, or find a fix, which is going to cause you 3 hours to sit on the phone talking to people anyway.
I don't see a problem.
Oh, I'm glad you don't.
That's why we love our jobs.
Sometimes you wonder where you go, I think Microsoft's doing this just to keep me in work, but I wish they wouldn't because I have enough to do at the moment. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, I've got a HP issue, the same thing. Just HP screens all crashing and freezing.
Oh, man.
It's really cool.
And this is why we're Xbox gamers.
That's right, because I turn on my Xbox and it plays games.
Yeah, it just doesn't crash unless you're playing FIFA.
Oh, yeah, well, that's, NBA. They fixed that. Actually, I've got a story about that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Should we do this news as we're...
Yeah, let's do the news. Before we start off with the news,
let's
just remind people about this Great True Achievement Score Challenge that we're part of a team. Simone was telling us on Game Face about how it works. Basically, you're in a team, you get achievements. Every week, your score resets, and you have to get more achievements the next week.
Yes, that's perfect.
There we go.
I don't know why Simone spent ages describing it. I think you hit it right on the nail on the head. Come on, Simone, sort it out.
There we go. So yeah, we've got a team. We'd love you guys to form another team. Tell us what team it is. And so we can do our own mini competition within the big competition because we're trying to make it past week number 4. That's our mission.
You can call it not the XboxCast if you want to say.
Yeah, if we can go to, week 5, we've done good. We deserve all the fish and chips.
Do you think Simone's going to drag us down? Like, seriously, between me and you, do you think she's going to drag us down? I'm a bit concerned.
I think she's going to keep us afloat. We're going to, in a couple of weeks' time, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have done with Witcherween. We're going to be jumping into Horizon 5, maybe even a bit of Age of Empires 4.
Yeah, no, that does look quite cool. Yeah.
And then after that, Halo. So we're going to be all over the place for the rest of the year. So it really is up to Simone to keep us all on track.
I'm expecting excellent spreadsheets. I want some macros in the spreadsheets, please.
Oh, yeah. Put a macro in the spreadsheet that tells us what macros are running.
Yeah, it'd be quite cool. Bit of VB, XL VBA, bit of VBA, obviously, because,
Yeah, I mean,
not go too silly.
Yeah, they only stopped developing it in what, 96?
That's right.
Still practically a baby.
XL 2003, mate. It works still.
Oh, my word. Right,
not Word 2003. That'd be ridiculous. No. I like the ribbon.
Before we give our age, let's dive into the new.
No, and it's all inside jokes that no one cares about except us.
Yeah.
I've got some amazing news.
Yes.
Back for Blood. Still top of the spot.
That is amazing. It must be really good.
I know. I feel like I've missed out.
Well, I mean, there's still next week to play it.
Yes. I'm going to play it and I'll make sure it stays there for a third week.
This
must be some sort of record to have no Call of Duty games at the top.
Man, the poor people writing the chart must be so happy.
Sorry. Yeah. They've probably gone on holiday. Maybe someone's cheating. Do you think they're fixing it?
Huh. Maybe, actually.
Black Ops has dropped a load of 4 from like 2 or 1.
But apart from that...
Oh, no, it's the same. No, don't get too carried away.
Okay, no, don't get too excited.
No. Far Cry 6 is still up there, though, which is interesting, because I thought it wasn't very good.
Scroll up a bit. I'm trying to see what you're seeing.
Up or down?
The way in which I can read more words. I don't know what that... There we go.
You're a bit slow. I think that's your problem.
I am a bit slow. I've just finished a wheat beer, and so I'm ready to crawl up and have a nap. Far Cry 6 dropping off.
Yeah, so FIFA and then Far Cry and Halo's gone up a couple places. What dropped down? Oh, Marvel Avengers dropped down a few places. That's what did it.
Oh, yeah, everyone's starting to finish it off.
Yeah. FIFA 22 and FIFA 21 are number 20 and 21, but other way around. 22 is the newer one is one place above the older one. It's weird.
But there's two
weird.
FIFA
Actually,
22.
there is two FIFAs, you're right. But isn't one of them the Xbox Series X edition and one of them is the not Xbox Series X edition?
Yeah, one of them is next gen where you can get fancy graphics, and the other one is normal gen.
It has, what do they call it? Something performance.
True motion.
True motion. There you go. That's a better name.
True motion or player motion or player.
No, I think you're right. I think True Motion. It was well done, well remembered. Obviously, you into your FIFA now.
Yeah, I am. Do you have the FIFA story on here about EA, or is it EA?
Oh, now it's not called FIFA.
Yeah.
Have I got that story? I think I read it and chuckled to myself and thought no one really cares.
Yeah, no one really cares.
So I don't know if I've got that story, but I can always go and find it because it was.
We did talk about it a week ago, I think, where they were saying how the FIFA license costs them way too much.
Yes.
And now, is it official? Have they just officially dropped it?
Oh, I think so. No, I think so. Yeah.
Because that'll be awesome. Like, imagine if someone with enough money rebrands something that's not football as FIFA because they buy the license from FIFA.
EA Sports is planning for FIFA without FIFA. End of the long and profitable relationship with soccer's governing body would mean renaming one of the most popular video games of all time.
Man.
So the problem they're going to have is they're not just paying for the name, they're paying for all the players as well. So they'll end up with something like PES or Pro Evolution Soccer, where it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, but what I read was that the player likeness and player names are decoupled from the FIFA name. So they're able to still have the player names and the player likeness and the player stats, but without the FIFA branding on it.
So it seems that 2 years of talks renewing the contract allows EA through its EA Sports division to use the organisation name to hit a wall. According to multiple people close to negotiations, the possibility of a permanent break after next year's World Cup in Qatar, when the current 10-year agreement ends.
10-year agreement.
10-year agreement. But they've had FIFA for longer than 10 years.
Yeah, FIFA's been for ages.
Interesting. Yeah, I kind of thought it was a bit weird because
Mm.
this is one of their massive things. This is.
It's huge. Yeah,
It's
bringing in
like
$1
Google,
billion.
like
In.
playing
Yeah.
FIFA's like Google, like you say in FIFA.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z is a re-entry at 22 because of Game
Nice.
Pass. What else I
Might
got
actually
here?
play it for the G Stacks
Oh
achievement.
yes, the G Stacks. Yeah.
You know, the name that just rolls off the tongue.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is up a couple of places.
Oh, okay.
Exciting. Fallout 76 re-entry for some reason. Fallout Freddy Fast Night 5 Nights at Freddy re-entry because it's dropping out of Game Pass. That's why that's up there.
Yeah, and it's what, an hour completion if you cheese it.
The second one is, isn't it? Is
Hmm.
that cheesing? Is that how you get it?
I
Interesting.
think it's console commands or something.
Okay.
Get it in an hour.
And EA Sports UFC 4 is a re-entry at number 40.
Strange week.
It is a bit of a strange week. The fact that the EA Call of Duty is not at the top is weird.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
No, it does not. No. I've seemed to have stories from last week in my list, which is a bit odd.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Sea of Thieves
Ooh.
are celebrating 25 million. Where'd that story go? Can't find it. There you go. 25 million Sea of Thieves players with an in-game gold giveaway.
Ooh.
And 25 things to try. Have you seen this?
No, I knew about the 25 million people, which is amazing going.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Jeez. Imagine if, World of Warcraft was pumping up those numbers.
It didn't it at one point?
No, I think World of Warcraft, the most it ever got to was about 16 million.
Ah, wow, okay.
And it was the biggest. So 25 million is pretty good going.
So, pick up a gift of gold and doubloons to celebrate this milestone and be in the chance to grab 25 million gold.
Ooh.
So it runs from... it runs out today. Excellent.
Oh, so we got to log on to Sea of Thieves today.
You get a special bonus if you log in of 25 gold, 25,000 gold and 25 doubloons.
25,000 gold.
25,000 gold, yeah, sorry. And 25 doubloons. On top of that, one randomly picked pirate will hand in treasure during this period will earn 25 million in gold.
That's amazing.
It's not bad, is it? I'll keep you quiet for a bit. Buying new shoes.
Yeah, just a bit. You just buy everything.
Just buy it all.
Well, you say we have to log in today.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
Yes.
I'm going to fire up xCloud.
Oh, nice.
On my phone while you carry on chatting away.
Okay.
I'm just going to log into Sea of Thieves quick on my phone.
Okay, whatever. I wish I had my controller on me because I do the same.
Well, I mean, you're connecting up to your Xbox.
I know, but I haven't got my controller on me, so it doesn't work.
Look at that.
So they got 25 things here. Sunken Kingdom is one of them.
Okay.
Emissaries is another thing.
Emissaries.
I'm not going to go into details because there's lots here. Trials and Deeds. There's many challenges to tackle and earn renown. Reaper's Bones. The followers of the Belligerent Trading Company were introduced along the emissary system. They strive for superiority. I have no respect for other trading companies.
Yeah. No, they don't.
Crew costumes. So this is like the crew sets that came out, the Soul Flame crew set that came out.
Ooh, I haven't seen
together
that.
in a themed costumes.
Ooh, oh, that'll be cool.
Treasure Vault Voyages.
We can hardly get anyone to agree on anything, so trying to get people to agree on the same question is a bit of a mission.
Especially if someone's fishing all the time.
Yep.
This challenge your inner bank robber by tracking down keys and breaking into hidden vaults dotted around Sea of Thieves.
Oh, that's awesome.
Puzzles inside the vault. Ashen Lords. Signaled by a swirling red tornado is a big event when the Ashen Lord arrives in Sea of Thieves. This is July 2020 update. New Shanties, obviously.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I remember the new shanties.
A bunch of songs. Tall Tale checkpoints.
Oh, yeah. That's nice, the Tall Tales.
Tall Tales, yeah. Epic narrative-driven Tall Tales. Captain Flameheart. So
Oh,
this
have
the
we done?
feared
I think
skipper
we've
of the
done
Burning
Captain
Blade
Flameheart.
made himself a grand reappearance on the Sea of Thieves in the Haunted Shores update with his ghostly armada. Cats and dogs. This is
Oh yeah,
get pet.
cats and dogs. I've got a monkey, not a cat.
Of course. Is it a skeleton monkey?
No, it's just a normal monkey.
Yeah, I'd like a skeleton monkey.
Well, there's just no pleasing you. Is there, Mr. Powers?
Sirens from the sea that will get you.
Oh yeah, they come out of the ocean now and they shoot
right.
stuff at.
Yeah, they're a bit mean. The fearsome siren leaders can attack from afar using the tridents of the dark tides. But don't forget to pick up the siren gems once they drop them once defeated. Emissary trade routes, a tentpole features added in season 2. That was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
There's a plunder pass, which is basically battle pass.
Yep, the battle pass, which we're not too pleased about.
No, we're ignoring that one. Tridents of the Dark Tides. It's a signature weapon of the Sirens. This powerful pronged projectile weapon can be found around the Sea of Thieves or within the Sea of Thieves Pirate Life Tall Tales.
Yeah, and you shoot stuff out of the trident, eh?
Yeah, charging the Trident to full power fires off an explosive bubble that packs a real punch.
It's very cool.
Watch out
it's
for any
also
fire.
your crew member can't hurt you with it, but it does knock you pretty far. So if you're on the ship and someone shoots you with it, it knocks you off the ship.
Excellent.
A bit of a pain when you're trying to play with people.
Yes. Yes. Lost Shipments. This is off season 1. Voyagers will help you find Merchant Alliance find ships that never completed their trade routes.
Ah, I think I've done one of these.
Track a ship's projected power, find clues along the way.
Hmm.
Ocean crawlers in Sea of Thieves Pirate Life. I don't know what that is. Triumvirate. It's triumvirate. It's like pirate and triumph together.
Don't ask me.
Word.
I'm as confused as you are.
Hulking crabs pack a real punch and can protect his allies with a coral shield. The hermit can belch clouds of poisonous spores and burrow underground, while the eel electric can electrify both friend and foe with its shocking attacks. Okay, lots of stuff that can kill you. Twitch drops. Exactly what it says. You link your Sea of Thieves and Twitch accounts and you get stuff for free.
Yeah, the Twitch drops are pretty cool. Aha, I got most of my stuff in No Man's Sky, was Twitch drops.
Ah. But just sitting online and pretending to watch somebody.
Yeah, I mean, work is happening. You just fire No Man's Sky on the laptop. Yep. That's not your work laptop.
Or your phone now.
Yep.
Reviving, getting blown up with gunpowder battle. Turn to crisp by a fireball no longer guarantees your trip to the Ferry of the Damned.
Yeah, this is great. This is a whole lot nicer when you're playing PvP as well, as people can revive you so you can get back into the fight quicker.
Yeah, right. Resource crates. Long requested feature added season 2 earlier this year. Resource crates can allow you to easily prep for your next outing by stocking up at any outposts. Okay. With cannonballs and planks and whatever. Run around refilling that. Okay, so you can get pre-filled crates from the Merchant Alliance with stuff.
Okay.
Because that's what you always do, isn't it? Run around to each of the bowls, check what's in there. A banana. Don't want bananas. I want a cannonball. Check the next thing, and it just takes ages.
Yeah, interesting.
Phantoms. Join the fray alongside the Sirens and the Ocean Crawlers in the Season 3. Phantoms now haunt islands up and down at the Sea of Thieves, spooking unsuspected sailors with their ferocious speed and ability to phase in and out of combat. Wow.
Okay.
The Forts of Fortune. The supercharged Skelly Forts.
Forts of Fortune. I thought you said the Fours of Fortune.
The Fours of Fortune.
I was like, when did racing cars come into?
That'd be amazing. Where are the racing cars? That is the question. The Forts of Fortune. The supercharged Skelly Forts will net you bumper loot hauls, complete with guaranteed Amphenid treasures. I don't know what any of that means, but that sounds really cool.
It does sound interesting.
And accessibility updates.
Cool.
So text to speech conversions, ability to tweak size of text, position on the screen, colorblind mode, I hope as well.
Oh, colorblind mode should be pretty standard these days.
Oh, you'd be surprised. It's not everywhere.
That's a bit of a pity.
Okay, so Destiny 2.
Back to Destiny 2.
I know. I'm not. This is in no particular order. I just order for stuff I get picked up. as I go.
Order of stuff.
There's been a backlash against the Witch Queen.
Ooh, is it out?
So,
so it's not out yet.
Do you know about this?
No, I have no idea what's going on. I've stopped paying attention to Destiny 2 ages ago.
Oh, this popped up because of the backlash.
Okay.
So the Witch Queen comes out. It's a if you get the digital Deluxe edition of the Witch Queen, you get the expansion, all 4 seasons, and for next year, and the 2 dungeons. You're like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Oh yeah, pretty average.
Pretty average, pretty standard.
Yep.
And I think there's different levels, but also, there's another bit they don't actually let you have access to. You have to buy separately.
How have Bungie messed this up so badly?
Oh, I know, but it's $100.
Yeah, I was looking at the price of this the Witch Queen, and it's ridiculously expensive, like almost $200 for the full version that gives you everything.
Okay, so what's happened is, they're going to release a 30th anniversary pack for $25, which includes a 3rd dungeon, which is not included in the season passes or the other. The cheapest way to buy it currently spend $100, which will be like 600 New Zealand, which will give you the Witcher Deluxe plus the 30th edition bundle, which is $100 US, which includes the 4 seasons and the 2 dungeons and the 30th anniversary dungeon. But if you just buy the digital Deluxe, you don't get this 3rd dungeon. That's $25 more. If you buy the $40 version of Witch Queen, this is like EA all over again, isn't it?
It is. They're going to have to do like a little spreadsheet.
I need a chart. I need to get a spreadsheet chart created for this.
I need to do a chart with how you get this 30th anniversary dungeon.
So this is $40. You get the Witch Queen, which is standard. No access to any of the dungeons.
What?
And it does, even if you buy the season passes at a later date, you can only players with the standard can access the dungeon is to upgrade. The only way the standard edition can access the dungeon is to upgrade the Deluxe edition or buy the dungeons separately at a later date. Wow. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. People are not overly impressed with this.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I can understand why. Do you think we got out of Destiny at the right time?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because imagine reading this and going, okay, so I could do this and I could get and then I could do this. And then if I shift this around, maybe I could get this dungeon.
When's the last time you spent $100? I don't know how much it'll be in New Zealand. Actually, I should find out. When's the last time you spent $100 on a game? Not $100 US, sorry.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, normal games here with Aussie and New Zealand pricing, they start at what, 120?
Yes, and that's like 60 maybe?
Almost 60 almost 60 US.
Yeah.
Bucky spent $100 on Yu-Gi-Oh! About a month ago. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a physical game.
Yeah,
though.
but that's $100 New Zealand, not $100
US.
I can't find it on I can find it for $122 at CD keys. PC. I can't find the Xbox version though.
Go on to the Xbox store and have a look there.
Well, you'd think if I typed in that, it would come up with it, but there you go.
Yeah, you think it would. It's a bit ridiculous though.
They've changed the design, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. It looks really pretty, doesn't it?
Oh, this is not the right country.
Like, how are they getting away with this? Who said, and what 30th? Destiny hasn't even been around for 30 years. What is this 30-year anniversary of? Is this of Bungie? Has Bungie been around for 30 years?
Well, maybe, because the first game they made was Marathon or something on you can't even buy it. I can't even buy it in New Zealand. Maybe that's why it's not popping up.
Oh, incredible.
No, if I sign in, it'll let me buy it. Oh, $170, $166.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Flipping heck.
Well, the 35th edition on its own is $41 New Zealand. Holy. That's a dungeon. That's all that contains is one dungeon. And it's $40.
That is how many months of Game Pass?
Yeah, exactly. You can save $4 with Game Pass, though.
Save $4 whole dollars. Yeah, use it to buy a coffee.
Yeah, so,
And
okay, so you get a dungeon, the Gellerhorn, which I've had, exotic rocket launcher, which I've had that already.
yeah, we got that in number
New
one.
weapon armor, and much more. It says. Yeah, I think I think Bungie have done something wrong. I don't think they can read the market very well.
Definitely not. Like, oh, man, there's just so much that we can say about it.
I don't think we need to. If you just go onto this place called Reddit, people have said it.
Yeah. Well, power to them. There's going to be people out there who will pay, but I'm glad we're not one of them.
I think they're in trouble because so this little game called next story Starfield is coming out very soon.
Next year,
Yes.
November. Ooh.
And there's doing sneak peeks of stuff. Like there's actually information coming out now about it. So you're like, okay, so I can pay how much money for $170 for Destiny 2. And there's not going to be that much difference to it. Normally it's like a real short missions, and then some dungeons which are really annoying to get into because everyone's just over nerfed themselves to kind of over buff themselves even.
Yep.
And it's really hard. Or play Starfield, and it's on Game Pass.
Coming to Game Pass day one.
Game Pass day one. Looks incredible. It looks really cool. And there's a whole video here explaining about the factions.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
If there's any actual video of stuff. There's some screenshots. Well, there's some pictures.
And yeah, I'm quite impressed so far with the amount of info Starfield's coming out with, because it was announced and then nothing until recently.
Yes.
You actually go, oh, there's been a lot of work that has been done on it. Just quietly, people working away on it.
I just remember seeing the video of them doing. It was like in the office is almost set up like Starfield, wasn't it?
Ah, yes.
And for that to be them that far down the line having that sort of stuff set up, you're like, okay, they've been working on this for quite a while. Like it's been going. It would be good to get some gameplay out of it. So this just talks about the different worlds out there: mercenaries, space pirates, fanatical zealots, religious zealots. The players take a role of a new recruiter at an organization called Constellation, which is on a mission to uncover the mysteries of the galaxy. That's all we know so far.
Yep. It looks very cool, though. Man.
It does, yeah.
And I made a revelation the other day, and Simone can attest to this. I had one. I was sitting down, and I realized I quite like space games.
I know. I really miss space games. I remember like, what do they call them? Wing Command and all those games.
Yeah. Did you ever play Freelancer?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, Freelancer was amazing.
That was awesome. Yeah. With its dodgy graphics.
Yeah, dodgy graphics. But space games, that's where it's at. We need more space games. It's at the point where, I mean, No Man's Sky is scratching that itch for me. But if I were to jump into Mass Effect Andromeda again, I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be angry.
Yes. Is that really a space game though? Like in a sort of respect, like you fly around in spaceships, space game?
It's kind of space because you're going to different planets. It's got aliens.
I know, but I'm talking like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter flying around.
Like that type of space game.
Yeah, actually out in space.
Spacey space.
Spacey space. There isn't enough spacey space games.
Not enough spacey space games? Yeah, no, fair enough. There's not enough spacey space games. We need more.
There was that one that Kingsman was playing where he walked around as a guy with a chicken or something. I don't know if that counts though.
No, I don't think that counts. I don't see how chickens have much to do with space.
I know, I've no idea, but it seems like it's quite important. I don't know. I know nothing. No, I just went, okay, Kingsman, because he's a bit like that.
He's a bit like that.
Next story. This is exciting, but a wee bit expensive. It's the 2 terabyte and the 500 gig storage expansion cards are coming out on the ones that you plug into your Xbox seamlessly. Yeah. So you can have the 3 terabytes now of storage on your Xbox.
Huh.
Fast.
Yes.
Fast storage. So the 500 gig one is $140.
That's if it was under 100, it would almost be impulse territory.
Well, why don't they go 100 or like 140 plus you have this game on it already installed or something?
Yeah.
Because we talked about cartridges last week. I think this is the way to go.
I mean, this could be cartridges. Yeah. You have even just 64 gig versions.
Yeah. Well, no. No. It'd be 150 at least because of Halo or Gears.
Yeah, but I mean, well, what about those? You get those cartridges, 99 in one.
No, I don't know those. No.
Oh, the old Famicons,
Oh
and
yes, yeah, yeah,
you'd
yeah.
go to dodgy flea
Oh,
markets.
Commodore
Someone
64 and all that. Oh, I see what you're saying.
someone's
Yes,
made those bad
yes.
cartridges with like 99 games on
But
them.
why not just the the Game Pass cartridge?
What, the one with all the Game Pass games on it?
Yes, there you go. Pre-installed. Plug it in.
But
Spend about 4 days updating it, then you can start playing.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was just trying to think because basically it would need to be massive. It would probably have to be like at least 10, 12 terabytes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it's got to keep a rolling license. So as games come in and go, it's got to have enough
uninstalls
space.
and reinstalls them. It's
Yeah.
genius.
Uninstalls and pops up with a thing to say this is leaving. Do you want to keep it?
Yeah, quick.
You have to pay. It's a great idea. It would need to be massive. And yes, it would take about 5 days to update, even on the fastest internet.
If Halo Infinite brought out one, it's 150 gig. Actually, it doesn't really matter how big it is. If Halo Infinite brought out a cartridge and said, you just plug this in and play it, would you buy that? And it was priced at the same price as a normal game.
As digital?
Doesn't really matter because it comes on the cartridge. Like Halo is on the cartridge. So all you do is buy the cartridge, plugging it in.
That would be awesome.
Because looking at the price,
if it's themed at like the Halo Xbox.
yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah. If it put it in and it kind of sunk into the head Xbox and kind of disappeared in or did something really cool,
Man,
that's a marketing thing they're missing out on. That would be amazing.
that would be cool. Like loading a cassette tape.
Yes,
and it goes in.
yes, it goes in and kind of sucks it out. Yes. So looking at the price, $140 for the 500 gig. You don't need a 500 gig. You need like 150, 200.
Yeah, I mean, give it some space. 256 gigs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that'd be half the price. $70 US.
Oh, that's the price of a game.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Jack Halo on it.
You go.
Look.
Or you just go Game Pass. You've got Game Pass. Here's it all installed already. It's cool. You can put it on the wall in your kind of... We talked about this last time. We'd have like a revolving thing. You just kind of spin them around. Oh, I'll play this game and plug it in.
Yeah. The cartridges, especially with the fast storage, I think is the way to go. Because it's futuristic but retro enough to make everyone excited.
Yep. The next Xbox should have a special cartridge, kind of like you have your normal cartridge, like a terabyte, 2 terabytes of storage, and an extra one you can use, which is kind of always just there to say leave it free. When you buy a game, plug that in, and that's where you play your game from. So you don't have to keep unplugging the same one all the time. It's always a different. They always have that one that's kind of sat there.
Yeah. But I mean, it would be nice. You go up to EB Games and you have a look, and there's the 2 Halo boxes, and one is here's the disc version, here is the cartridge version.
You won't get discs now, do you? Do you get discs anymore? Why would you get the disc? Yeah, I suppose you can. I got the disc one actually for Valhalla. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're still physical about, and if they price the cartridge version at that price, I mean.
Oh, if it costs another $30 or something, or $20, you'd be like, oh, but that's really cool.
Yeah, you would. You'd pay for the novelty. Plus, they could make it like the color of the game or like themed like the game.
Exactly. Yes.
Come out with a new Xbox with a port in the front, so you can put your normal 1 terabyte.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then plug the cartridges into the front, or just on the top or something. Click on the top.
No, it'd be next to the CD player, or lose the CD drive and just put it there instead.
CD drive. Maybe on the side. So as it sticks out on the side, you can see the color.
Wouldn't work for my place, though. It wouldn't work for my setup.
Yeah.
Has to be on the front.
Still be pretty cool.
I think we're onto something. Just tell Xbox.
We should. I mean, that would be awesome. Because then when you're worrying about the Series S or something like, or digital, it's not a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Disk space doesn't really matter.
You could sell a Series S with like 4 gigs just for the OS.
Wow, bring back the 4 gig Xbox 360. Amazing.
Yeah, here's a 4 gig Series S.
It no, it'd need more than that for the OS, wouldn't it, surely?
Yeah, I mean, the OS is what, Windows 10 or something?
Gig or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something stupid.
I think someone would hack it. Okay, well, meanwhile, while we wait for that to happen, the 500 gigs, 140 US. The 2 terabyte one is $400 US. That seems quite high.
That is ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they've got that. I don't think they should do it. I think they should just not.
Yeah, no, I don't know either.
It's going to cost the same as an Xbox.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me just do a quick price up here.
In this country?
Yeah.
I was really annoyed today. While this workout, I was to tell a story, an annoyed story. I got an email from American selling equipment people, $200 for 12 terabytes, 200 US, 12 terabytes. I was like, for a hard disk. I was like, that's incredible. I will get one of those. And if it cost me 20 or $30 to get one sent across it, it's probably worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It changed the price to a New Zealand price to $460. I was like, wait a minute. So I then did the sum and went, 200 New Zealand, US and New Zealand is 260. So how did it get to 460? What? And $50 postage as well on top of that, 460.
Man, that's a bit insane.
I was not happy. I sulked.
Oh, I can imagine. I would too.
I was like, 12 terabytes, $200. That's amazing. But no. We don't get ripped off in this country ever.
Yeah. Okay, so basically looking at the prices of what a NVMe drive would cost.
Oh, yeah, 2 terabytes, yeah.
So a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD that you're looking at around $700, but the read and write speeds are twice that of what Xbox is rated at, even though Xbox is faster because of compression. To look at the correct speeds that Xbox would be getting, let's have a look and see what we can.
Wow, $790 in Mighty Ape, so on, the WD Black.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the typical speeds. Now you're thinking about the engineering that goes into it and the fact that it's the small SSD. It's the little chunk boy. It's not the long boy. And essentially, you can understand how they got that price. There's a lot of tech in a very small package that has to keep itself cool, and it has to be fast, and it has to plug into the same bus. So technologically wise, you can see the price.
Yeah, but psychologically wise, I think they're missing.
Yeah, people don't care about the tech.
No,
they do just see external storage, this price. And I think they've missed it with the price. From coming at it from a tech point of view, I can see how they got to that price, and that price is not that bad.
Oh, so I bought the 1 terabyte. I was happy to buy the 1 terabyte.
And how much did that cost?
To 320, 310.
Yeah, and I mean, for 1 terabyte SSD at those speeds, you'd probably, if you wanted to put that into your computer, you will be looking at about $450, $500 New Zealand.
Yep. But also I was kind of going, because I had a really noisy 4 terabyte in there, and it was annoying me because it's so noisy. Every time you turn the Xbox on, it wants to update a game on there, and I can hear the hard disk going, oh, you want to use me? Oh, wait a minute, let me just get up to speed. I'll do it really fast. And you're like going, oh my God. I don't even need you. I'm playing on the main hard drive. I don't actually need the 4 terabyte drive, which is slowly spinning up to speed. I was like, right, I need to get rid of that drive. So I cut right back and got like down to 2 terabytes, 2.5 terabytes.
Oh man.
I got 500 SSD and 2 terabytes worth of storage.
Nice.
Yeah. But that whole I got rid of the 4 terabyte. It's now retired into a drawer somewhere. Poor thing. Had a hard life.
That's awesome.
But yeah, just for that one reason, because I swear it was slowing down the Xbox, because it would go off and look at it while it's doing stuff.
Yep.
Thinking about it.
Think, and then spin, and slowly vibrate.
Loud, really, really noisy. Clunking, and clicking, and messing lots of noise. Yeah.
Clinking and clicking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, problem. Psychological is a problem.
Yeah. Looking at the sticker price, people are going to get a lot of sticker shock. And I think that's where they're going wrong. I also want to see someone not Seagate make this.
Yeah, that's a weird, isn't it?
Because I want, once what Western Digital and what are the others?
Isn't the internal one a Western Digital though?
I don't know.
I thought it was, because someone went, I've created a replacement. You don't have to go and buy this expensive. And they used the Western Digital and a camera adapter.
Xbox, yeah. All I want is just one that uses the same slot and just has a row, and you can just plug all the cartridges in.
Oh, okay.
Like a multi-board for
like
cartridges.
A multi-board, nice. Like a USB
hub.
Yep.
Yeah, like a cartridge hub.
SSD hub.
You just plug them all in, and it plugs into the interface. Done. You got all your games all at once, even though you can only play one at a time.
Yeah, just in case, because you never know, you might want to play them.
Yeah, and I mean, quick resume and quick switching.
We're back to our couches in a game, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think it's the way forward. I think it is definitely the way to go. Shredder or Shredders is hitting the slope. of Xbox Game Pass in February 2022. So this is a snowboarding game. A love letter to snowboarding, it says here.
Ooh. Does it begin, dear snowboarding?
Dear snowboarding, yes.
I saw
We
you
like
at the bar
snow.
the other night. You were looking pristine.
Looking so clean. Yeah, I like snow. I actually remember what was it, the 720 or something it was called?
Welcome back to Shred Again.
Oh man, welcome back to Shred Again.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He's annoying. Yeah, I remember this one game I used to play on the N64 as a snowboarding game. It was real fun.
All I want for them is to do a next gen SSX tricky.
Oh. Was SSX 720? Was that the one on the N64?
I don't know what that
Actually,
one was.
Diabolic Justice walked in the room, but he remembers. He's old.
He's old. Although this Shred, they showed this off at E3, didn't they? Yes, they
It looks like it. Jim Beam just said she's excited.
It looks amazing.
It does
Like,
look awesome. Yeah, it looks real fun.
They've done the snow really well, and it just looks so cool. I mean,
Snow.
oh flip! It's one of those games where you look at it and you just want to play it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
It'll
like
be
a
easy to jump
skating
into
game.
it. It'll be easy to stay on the actual thing and then try and do some jumps. That's when you start falling to pieces. That's where you master it.
Yeah, but like that and like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, it's one of those games where you watch and you just want to play it because it looks so good. It just the freedom, the feel of freedom.
Yeah. The feel of speed going down the hill.
Yeah. Oh man, it looks so good.
See, that game's coming out. It's in February. It's coming out. It's on Game Pass. It's really cool.
So while it's stinking hot on this side of the world,
That's
I'm
right. Yeah.
sitting inside watching, playing games where people are snowboarding.
Oh, they pushed it back. So we had a good feeling about December, but we have an even better feeling about February, it says.
Oh yes, well I mean, did they get the Halo cough?
That's that what it's called now. The Halo cough. Amped games on the original Xbox. It's been inspired by those.
Ah,
Very cool.
they're good. I'm stoked. It looks amazing. I'm a sucker for good-looking snow.
Talking of good-looking things, the Xbox Series X dashboard is now 4K.
Ooh,
Native
yeah.
4K.
And how do you feel about it?
I'm really excited. So I'm sick of being blinded by games which turn off into the menu system and then go back. I'm like, whoa, well, I can't see because it's too dark.
The whole flicker where the screen has to change resolutions.
Yeah.
I just want them to do the HDR mode on the
On
dashboard.
the dashboard. I hope they do. Because, yeah, that's the problem. You get just darkness everywhere.
Yeah. But this is really cool. It looks really nice. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah. So it's only on, who's got it so far? I think it's just coming through now. I think actually, you can get it, can't you? I think it's actually out.
Yeah. I got it on my normal Xbox.
I haven't checked it. Okay. The October date.
It's very cool. Very nice and sharp.
Cool. It does look different, does it?
Yeah, I noticed.
Excellent. They're going to do like a dark mode. So you can do sunrise and sunset cadence set up. So you can kind of
I was looking at it, but it's like Nightlight in Windows where everything kind of goes orange. And I was thinking, I'm not going to play a game hoping it goes orange because then I'm not seeing all the pretty colors.
Yes. There's a blue light display. I'd also do the light on your Xbox controller. You can dim that too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been using the new controller, the blue one.
Oh, yeah.
It feels the same as the other one. Like they've made adjustments to it, but after a while, you don't really notice. That's true. I've been using it basically playing The Witcher for the last month on it, and I don't feel any different to the previous one.
Okay. If you go back to the previous one, like, would you feel a difference?
I should do that. I haven't done that, no.
Yeah, go back to the previous one for a day and see how you feel.
Okay. I feel like the A button's dying on that one, though. I do. I feel like the A button's
Too much
dying.
jumping.
Yeah, too much jumping. Jump. What's you doing? Witcher, isn't it? You attack and run away. Press A lots.
Oh, no, I don't press A. I press B. Dodge.
No, I do jumpies.
Ah, jumpies.
Jumpies is way better. Halo Infinite has brought out some screenshots. Stunning new artwork, it says here. But, you know. Can we zoom in?
And I
There you
hope
go.
we're going to talk about the trailer as well.
And a trailer too. Oh, we haven't done the trailer, have we? Well, we did, but in Game Face.
We spoke about it in Game Face, but I mean, it's still news.
It is news. It is news. Oh, is that all this? Oh, there you go. Pretty pictures.
Man,
They look quite cool. There's a whole website for purexbox.com has got them all.
nice.
Oh, it's all line drawing, isn't it? It's all art.
It is very cool.
Yeah, so it's some good desktop pictures for you if you want to replace your desktop. We should probably talk about the
trailer.
Oh, I have got it here. It's okay. I've got it.
Fantastic.
It's all right. I picked it up. So, next story. You can now play Steam PC games on the Xbox with NVIDIA's GeForce Now. Sorry.
Through the Microsoft Edge browser.
Through the Microsoft Edge browser, yeah.
And apparently the Edge browser is mouse and keyboard compatible. So you can plug your mouse and keyboard into your Xbox and it works on Edge like a computer. So you know how we made that joke about people doing Excel spreadsheets in Office Online on the Xbox? You can. There's nothing stopping you now.
Yep. Because you do Excel Online. Yeah.
Good.
Can you do macros on Excel Online? Does it have VB in the background?
I don't think that wouldn't be that stupid. I mean, it's running on Azure. Imagine if you could run VB on Azure.
I just don't see a problem. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think you would take down the entire world.
Look at some divide by zero thing going on, and that's it. All done.
Yeah.
So you have access to more than 1,000 games, PC games, through the NVIDIA service. One thing I was confused by, because there's different levels of NVIDIA, and I couldn't work out which one you have to play it on the Edge on the Xbox. Because it depends what card you've got. You pay more money.
Huh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have a vague idea of what you're talking about.
I might have the story later. Yeah. Also, yeah. There's a RTX 380 tier or something.
Okay.
Yep. No, you don't know as much. It does support mouse and keyboard.
Which is pretty funny. And you know what is even funnier is that they've blocked Death Stranding from playing on Edge.
Dude, you've stolen my story.
Oh well, I mean it's the same story.
I know. I'm just going to pull it up now. Yes. So only one game, as far as I can work out, only one game's been banned, and it happens to be Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Which happens to be a PlayStation or a Sony game. Sony-owned game, isn't it? I think.
Pretty funny.
Yes. It's weird, isn't it? It is weird.
Someone actually went through and checked the flags, and if they're like Edge on Xbox, they're like, okay, turn that one off.
Yeah, they did.
1,000 games.
So does that mean you can go into do they go to the console, what is it, settings, Edge, and then change it to say I'm not really an Edge browser and play it?
I wonder if you could.
Because that was a way around stuff, wasn't it? Doing that for other things.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty funny.
Does anyone care? That's what I wanted.
There will be two people out there who do care.
No, they'll complain, but... Oh, Halo Infinite, new campaign trailer has Master Chief chasing Cortana. Oh, I can play it for here.
This looks amazing.
I do like the start.
Oh man, I do like everything. This whole time I was watching the trailer.
Halo was about Master
I just
Chief
had a stupid smile on my face.
Partners protecting humanity.
Because we've had hints of it, haven't we?
But that is
From
now a
the first
distant
time
memory.
round.
Humanity is fighting for survival. The banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the
And
mysterious
there's a really cool side by
Zeta
side where you
Halo.
can kind of see how they've improved.
We
the
need a
graphics.
savior.
Except
We
for
need
everything.
hope. We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
We have a new mission, soldier. What is it? What's down there?
So,
A weapon.
do you think this is going to be based like Valhalla?
How many
like
guns do you
Assassin's
need?
Creed?
I feel
Well, you
the
have
music
to-
is overpowering.
Climb high, look down, get an area, go, okay, there's something over there I got to look at.
No, I hope not. I really hope not. I think it's just going to be like in the campaign trailer. They showed them going to an outpost that does like a supply depot,
Yes.
and then you take out the supply depot. And I have a feeling that what they're going to do is that's going to have a knock-on effect, almost like The Witcher.
Oh, you think it's going to be that clever?
I think with the first open world Halo, I think they're really gonna be ambitious. They're gonna try to be as ambitious as possible to convince people that this isn't Halo 5.
The problem is they may just go, oh, the main mission's this, and then you can go do this, like Gears sort of style.
Yeah, but Gears was terrible that way.
I know. Well, this is possible though.
So, well, we wait and see. But the whole time this trailer was playing, I had a huge smile on my face. It was just so good.
What do you think of the weapon?
She's interesting. She's no Cortana.
She's not, no.
She does seem to have a bit more emotional range than Cortana, which would be quite interesting.
Yeah, I think they've given a bit more attitude, haven't they?
Yeah. What do you think of her?
I don't know. I'm watching with interest. I don't trust after playing Halo 5. I don't trust 443. That's the problem.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whereas I played Halo 4 and they earned my trust in that completely.
Yeah, but I don't know. It looks. I enjoyed the trailer and it looks quite cool because you just ran around being Halo, killing stuff. I thought that's awesome. It kind of reminds me of the first one where you kind of go in on the sand on the island in the first one. And you run through and there's big battles going on and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's a bit like that.
I think it will be. I think because it feels like Halo. Watching that trailer, it feels. I had like almost flashbacks of the first Halo.
Yes, I'm hoping.
And you just go, this is it. This is it. This is perfect. It's what I want. So excited. Oh my word. How cool is it where he's riding the Banshee and he jumps out the Banshee with a rocket launcher, blows the other Banshee that's following him, and then grapple hooks into the other Banshee, the second Banshee, and kicks the guy out. And oh, that's so good.
I hope you have a good army, guys, as well. Come walking around with you and talking to you. And
yeah. And when he picks them up in the Warthog and it goes, Master Chief is here, we're safe, and immediately drives off a cliff. Oh, it's so good. 343 I think they've listened to the community and they've done a lot of good in it.
Let's hope so.
Especially when Craig appeared and they said, and with the return of fan favorites, here's Craig with a beard.
There you go. Here, you're talking about the keep here. So this is where they're taking out the keep.
Everyone's just watching you watch it.
Oh, is not I'm not playing it? That one there. That was funny.
That was amazing. But no, it looks so good. And just doing those comparison shots between last year and this year and what they've able to do, you can see that just an extra year in the oven just made it so much better.
Yep, let's hope so.
It looks good. You have to admit.
Oh no, it looks good. But that's, I expect that. It looks good. This is what you're talking about here, where he kind of uses the building to
do magic.
To do the user, what does he call it? He flies off the building and shoots stuff using the grappling hook.
Yeah, that's so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will see.
Halo Infinite, I'm so hyped. Like my hype level cannot get any higher. I'm more excited for Halo than Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, see, I'm not because I've seen Forza Horizon 5.
Well, we've just seen Halo now.
Not really though. Like we've seen a lot of Forza.
Yeah, we've seen heaps of Forza.
Yeah, which makes me think it's finished and ready to go. Whereas we've seen our first video, which is 4 or 5 minutes long.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't know. The trailer just hit all the right notes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's a good trailer. They did that well, and they put the CGI together to make that trailer. Yep.
Hey, I will be the optimist. You'll be the pessimist. Someone will be in the middle who goes, "We wait and see."
Wait and see. It'll be amazing.
Where's the realist?
So, Halo for Halo on Xbox 360 is losing its online service earlier this year.
In January?
Earlier next year, sorry, in January, yeah.
Mm.
I think this is because, wasn't Matty struggling to finish it? So?
Yes, someone was struggling to finish it.
Yeah, so it was going to kill it in December, but they've decided to kill it now in January 2022. It's all the 360 games, so Halo, original Halo, Halo 3. Actually, not Halo 2, though, bizarrely.
Maybe people are still playing that.
That's really strange. I don't see it. Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo Spartan Assault, and Halo Wars all stop in January 13. Not Halo 2, though.
Huh.
Wonder why. We've got a soft spot for it.
Yeah, maybe.
So the biggest changes in Christian the end of the online matchmaking for Halo Reach, Halo 4, and ODST. Halo 3. And interestingly, Halo Spartan Assault and Halo Wars will still keep their online matchmaking. Our service records, challenges, file sharing, players' customizations will also be going offline in a variety of games. So it's quite a bit.
Well, to be fair, it's about time, you know.
It's a 360 game, yeah. We're on like 2 versions later now. We're on the Series X. So
Yeah, it's 360. I mean, the Master Chief Collection's been out for a while now. If you haven't moved to that yet, what are you still doing?
get Game Pass for a month and you'll see it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
It all works okay.
the Master Chief Collection is fixed. It's working well.
Yep.
People love it. Just do it.
This is the most bizarrest title I've ever going to have to say. Rumored Wu-Tang RPG sounds like hip hop Diablo. I'm so confused.
Hip hop Diablo.
Hip hop Diablo, Wu-Tang Clan. So the Wu-Tang Clan music group,
Yeah.
which also have a
They-
TV series, bizarrely enough, as well.
They have a TV series.
Yes, they do. Yes, they have a TV series.
Man, the
Yeah.
last thing I remember that they did was that song for that live action Flintstones remake.
Oh, really? Did they do that? Did they?
I think it's the song Gravel Pit.
I think you're right. So imagine this: you're playing Diablo. It's Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is actually a martial art. Did you know that?
Huh, okay.
Yeah, Wu-Tang is originally a martial art discipline. So it's basically martial art with Wu-Tang Clan music playing in a Diablo style. That's just so
Do you
confusing.
think you get to your characters, instead of being character classes, they're different members of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, that would be amazing.
The
that would be
Wu-Tang Clan
incredible.
doing Wu-Tang, playing Wu-Tang.
So hopefully melee combat would be great for third-person fantasy RPG revolving around melee combat, supporting up to 4-player co-op. Its campaign is said to last for a couple of dozen hours. Plenty of endgame and seasonal content, modifiers. Amazing. It can be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we need more games to be strange and weird.
Yes, exactly. And good music.
Yeah, I mean, Forza's always been the only game with real music that's real good.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. So 90s hip hop collective behind this project.
Huh.
They are 90s, aren't they? I thought they were still around, but maybe they're not doing that much now.
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe their coffers are getting a bit dry, so
That's
they're
right, running out of money, so they thought they'd do some.
license their likeness to a game. If anyone wants to license our likeness in a game,
License our likeness.
yeah, just reach out to us. We'll
Yep.
probably say yes
Wouldn't
for the
cost
right
you that
sum.
much. And quite cheap.
not that much. Just a couple months on Patreon.
We talked about this earlier. So the console shutdown issue is now being fixed in the alpha and the skip ahead builds.
This is FIFA that's shutting down the consoles.
FIFA and NBA 2K22.
Huh.
Yeah, so I don't know if it will actually fix it, but they put out a push out something to find out. I'll be keen to know if anyone has actually got this issue, though. Because I don't know anyone who's actually ever had this issue.
It's the first I'm hearing of it.
The issue?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about it a couple weeks ago. We talked about it, didn't we?
Well, maybe, but this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Oh, okay. Can you not remember? It's quite a long time ago. Yeah, so literally was just turning off Xboxes. You turn on NBA 2K22 and the Xbox turns off.
Oh, nice. It's the go to bed feature.
It's a feature, exactly. It's like, don't play this game, play something else. We talked about this earlier. Xbox consoles are getting a built-in Twitch live streaming experience.
Brilliant.
It shows a picture of Neonpathy. Anyway, someone with the option, and you press your button in the middle. I think it's your. Is it your share button?
Is it
It
the
does
share?
actually say what you press. You press the capture and share tab is what you need to go to in the Xbox guide.
Share tab. So yeah, you open the guide with the Xbox button.
Yes.
And then you go across
capture
to
and
the
share across
caption.
the top. It's basically the exact same as Mixer, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you see the announcement for it from the people that are working on it? They said, if you remember another streaming service, then this works the same as that one.
Wow.
And you go, Microsoft employees can't even say the name. I wonder what's going
It must
on.
be like maybe something happens if they say it.
If you
have
say
to
it 3
sacrifice
times, I
something.
think, yeah. If you say it 3 times, I think Windows blue screens.
Yes. So what's interesting, so I got my PlayStation 4, I've played a couple of times.
Mhm.
And on there, you press share button, and then it gives you an option to go to Twitch
Oh, man.
immediately. I'm like, oh, this is what I wanted. This is why so many people stream on PlayStations, because you press a button
Yeah.
and click
if you
OK, and you're away.
you can map Xbox buttons now, can't you?
Excuse me. Sorry?
So you can map Xbox buttons. There's the Xbox accessories app that you can change the button mapping if you want. So I wonder if you could turn the share button, one button screenshot, hold it down to record 30 seconds, 3 taps or double tap to open up Twitch or to
It
start
only
streaming.
works if you stand on one leg at the same time.
Bit of a problem.
And then you have to have your Kinect turned on to see you do it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I like
But
it. I like
yeah.
it. That's a good idea.
I mean, the share button's there. If you click it 2 times, click, then it should just start streaming.
Why can't you use Alexa?
Hey, Alexa, start streaming to Twitch.
Now you've just started everyone streaming to Twitch who had it set up. You've just broken the whole world.
Brilliant. Well, that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
But no, I still find the share button should be used like that. Like, I like it for the screenshots. I like it for the short recording, but there's so many other options you could do with it.
You can tweak it. I don't know how limited it is though. What you can actually do.
Might need to give it a test, because it would be quite nice to just hold it down and suddenly you're streaming just without even opening the guide or anything.
But what you do is you sort of say GG to everybody, wouldn't you? Like four clicks for Lee, 4 clicks for Grant.
No, I'll just do 2 clicks, GG to everyone who's online. My entire friend list that's online.
No, it doesn't matter if they're online or not. Just GG them all.
No, you got GG the online one, so people are confused in real time.
Yeah. They're like, I didn't play with you, did I? I don't remember playing a game with you. I have been drinking, so who knows?
Maybe. Send
Maybe.
back a GG back.
And the final story. We complained earlier that the Duke controller was looking a bit pants.
Well, yeah, it's kind of always looked a bit pants, but
I know the purple one, the Katana one. There was
oh
complaints.
yeah, no, that one was shockingly bad.
Shocking. So they heard us and they've decided to bring out a black and a white one as well as a purple one.
Oh, okay. Well, does it look any better?
It looks like the Duke controller, which is it's a bit like Marmite, I guess. You like it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yep. The button's quite cool in the middle. Though. It's a startup. The Xbox startup button is actually the animation for starting up the Xbox on the button.
Cool.
The original Xbox, that is.
Nice. I prefer that to that stupid purple thing.
Yes, and there's a white one as well, which looks like the old 360 but fat.
Like the controller ate the 360.
Exactly. It's like it ate it, and it's like a snake kind of controller. It's like ate it, and you can see what it ate, and it was a controller at some point.
The white one looks really nice, actually.
Oh, do you like it? I prefer the black. I'm not sure about the white one.
I don't know that there's something about the white that just looks nice, especially the colored buttons.
Don't you think it gets a bit grubby though?
Do you not wash your hands?
I don't want to go into that. That's just so the wired controllers, but you can unplug the cable for storage purposes. They're not played wirelessly. The Xbox button plays the original Xbox start animation on the controller Xbox button. There's bumper buttons, mirror the black and white buttons, and you can plug a headset into it.
Cool.
$90 US. Basically, you're buying them because they look good, not because you want to use them. Is what the general gist of this is.
Yeah, they're definitely collector's items, which is probably why the cord is detachable, so you can display them.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, the only reason you're going to buy the purple one is to throw it into the fire so that there's one less purple one in the world.
So buy two. So you buy one, get one free.
Uh,
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Right.
I'm out.
I like the white one. I want it.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It'll just
That's
be nice to have in display. I'm not going to use it. Or maybe, does it have Bluetooth? Could connect it up to my phone.
No wireless.
That could be the carry case, like the xCloud.
Imagine the dongle you'd need to plug it into your iPhone, though.
Yeah, it'll be almost as big as the controller.
Oh, Randy ordered the non-Duke 20th anniversary. Do you have regrets? Do you feel like you should have ordered the proper one?
Oh, I do want that anniversary, the see-through one.
It's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah. You can get it for like $60 or something, can't you? If you trade in another one.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh well, I could do my old black Xbox controller, my Series X one is black, and do that. And then $60. I was like, that's actually a pretty good price. EB Games do it here.
EB Games. Huh. I definitely want the Series X 20th anniversary controller. I like that see-throughness, the sort of misty one.
It reminds me of the controller I've already got, which is the Shadow, whatever it was called.
Ah, yeah. Phantom Shadow, Phantom Dust.
Yeah, that's kind of see-through.
Phantom Fairy Dust.
Phantom Fairy Dust, yep. That's right.
Phantom Fairy Dust. Right. So, should we talk about new games? I suppose
well, I'm concerned after last week's effort, if you can call it that.
Well, this time we've actually broken the games down into our new and noteworthy category and our other category.
You've done some work.
I actually did do some work. Look at me go.
I'm still looking to see if I can get the that ugly ass Forza ones there.
Yeah, no, that Forza one is shocking. I don't know how anyone signed off on
People
that.
are really excited, but I'm just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Maybe it's the colors you're supposed to see after drinking tequila.
I wonder if actually, because I'm colorblind, I'm saved a little bit. Maybe it's not as bad.
No, it's bad. As someone who can see all the colors, it is
Oh,
bad.
it is bad. Okay. Oh, they've got the see-through one's quite. Oh yeah, there you go. $75 when you trade in an Xbox controller. It's $75.
I wonder if I could trade in one of my broken controllers. Although I've got an Xbox Day One 2013 controller. I've got an Xbox Project Scorpio controller. I've got an Elite version 1. And then I've got the series. Yeah, that's the cat. That's the one that's dying or dead.
Refers to an official Xbox Wireless Xbox One or Xbox Series controller must be in resaleable condition, it does say.
Well, I'm currently using my Series X controller. Maybe I could hand that in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What do you think of the Series X controller? Because you've always had the cat, haven't you? You've moved on.
The Elite is nice. I do like the heaviness. I like the extra buttons. It does feel premium. The Elite does feel nice. But one thing I have noticed with the Series X controller is that it's a lot more responsive. It's, when you get a really good mouse for the first time and the DPI is really high, and suddenly you're like, it feels as if you're moving your mouse over air because it just glides across the screen.
Yep.
It's not like an old ball mouse that you'd have to shove.
This is before you've messed with the settings and tried to make it better. This is when you first plug it in.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's super sensitive.
Yeah.
The Series X controller feels like that.
It's nice. It's a nice controller. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
Feels nice, feels responsive. It's nice and light.
It's a bit littler.
The vibration motions are nice.
Grippy bits.
Yeah.
Share button.
I like that share button. Share button is probably the most pressed button on that entire.
I know, it's really funny because I hated the share button when I first. I was like, what's the point of a share button? But sometimes you just want to press the button. You scored a goal. You want to save those last 5 seconds so you can show Gary.
Or you're like, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to move the camera 2 millimeters to the left and screenshot, and 2 millimeters to the right and screenshot.
I'm just not that organized. It's normally I hit it and it's a little bit delayed. So I hit it and go, oh yeah. But then it just changed on The Witcher especially. It seems a bit slower sometimes. And it will just change screen. And I'm like, oh, that's a black screen now. Or that's a picture of the wall. I don't really want a picture of a wall.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. It's a bit delayed, but I do like it.
It's nice. It's good. I wasn't sure how you would compare it to your Elite.
Yeah. No, the Elite the Elite feels premium, but the Elite doesn't feel as responsive. And so that's why I was hanging out for the Elite version 3. Because I was hanging out for an Elite with the share button and the new like wireless protocol that the Xbox is using.
Yeah.
But alas, we didn't get it. So I retired the Elite with all the extra buttons, and I haven't looked back, to be honest. The Elite I'd always put on my lap as well to play because it's heavy and because it's a bit bigger and I have smaller hands on the smaller side. Whereas the Series X controller, I feel like I'm holding it up a lot more for longer.
Interesting.
Because it is just a lot lighter. The one thing I have noticed though with it is that the battery does not last nearly as long as the old Xbox One controllers.
Interesting. I reckon you're right, I reckon you're right.
The battery, I get about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of solid play out of the controller before I have to put on a charge again. But with the old Xbox Ones, I'd get like a month and a half easy.
So you don't use rechargeable batteries on it then?
I've got a rechargeable in it that I plug into the Xbox. But I only plug it in when it disconnects and tells me my battery's dead.
Oh, right, okay. So you don't plug it in all the time to keep yourself playing?
No, I plug it in when the battery is dead because I just ignore those. Your batteries are running low. Yeah, I don't care. I'm playing. Leave me alone.
Oh, so when did I buy? I've just worn out my, you get batteries with the controller. The blue ones have just worn out yesterday.
Huh,
so when did I get that? Probably a month ago, wasn't it?
Man, that's pretty good going.
Was it that long ago? Yeah. I got it not day one because it didn't come out in this country in day one, but I got like a week later, I think. It was delayed because we were on lockdown at the time.
Oh, yep. I can understand that.
Interesting
Indeed. Well, yeah, that's my little review of the different controllers coming from an Elite. I can't wait for the Elite Series 3. That's going to be cool. But I may as well just wait when it comes out and see what it actually does.
Well, if it lasts, yeah.
Yeah.
If it sounds like a cat.
Yeah, no. Forza Horizon 3 killed my Elite. It just destroyed the vibration motor.
Was it your bad driving, though, going over the rumble bars all the time?
Well, I mean, I think I've spent about 90% of that game off-road.
Yes.
Because no one drives on the road anymore.
Yeah,
it's a
optional.
game.
It's optional.
Exactly. That's what I think.
All right, should we do the news?
New games.
New games, because it's 11 o'clock now.
Yes. So we're going to go through these nice and quick so Lee doesn't have a late night on a school night and he doesn't fall asleep at the beach tomorrow. So October 25th to 29th, our new and noteworthy games kick off with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy coming on October 26th and optimized for the Xbox Series. What else needs to be said about this game? The early review scores for it are pretty high. I think they're sitting in like upper 80s.
Ooh.
So pretty good going. The one review I read said, if you're an Xbox gamer and you've been looking at the Marvel superheroes over on PlayStation with a sad twinge in your eye, fear no more. This Guardians of the Galaxy comes to put that want to rest.
Excellent. Okay.
So it looks like they've managed to nail this down really well.
It's not Game Pass, is it? You have to go and buy it.
Yeah, you have to go buy it. But judging by Marvel's Avengers coming to Game Pass, I have a feeling this is coming to Game Pass in probably 6 months or so.
It's not a multiplayer, is it? A single player game.
I think it is completely single player, yeah. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it does look fun. Yeah.
Next up on October 26th, coming to Game Pass, we have Moonglow Bay coming day one to Game Pass. It's a fishing RPG, Lee, with voxel art style.
I've heard this is quite good. All people are excited about this game.
I've heard a lot of people are excited about this game, which is why it's here. Plus, I mean, a fishing RPG.
New and notable.
Yeah. A fishing RPG. Who doesn't want one?
Oh, I'm with you. No, I think it looks great.
Yeah. Next up, if you enjoy driving around in circles on October 26th, we have NASCAR 21 Ignition.
Yes.
As per normal.
Yes,
it's
we do.
A NASCAR game. It's going to look really good because they don't need to render anything outside of the oval. If you don't like turning left, this is not a game for you. Next up, on October 27th, not coming to Game Pass, is Death Park 2. And I mean, it's only here because the name is cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that at
No,
all.
neither do I.
Oh, you solve riddles and fight scary clown monsters.
And there's 8 huge locations, including streets, hospitals, cemeteries, sewer, of course a sewer, and a military base.
Oh, a cemetery. Do you not kind of notice the cemetery?
Well, I mean, everyone's in the cemetery, but every game has a sewer level, you know?
Even The Witcher.
Oh.
That new city you're in's got lots of sewer action going on.
Oh, I can't wait for the sewer action to kick off. Next up, also October 28th. Oh no, moving on to October 28th, sorry. Coming to Game Pass for PC, Age of Empires 4. It's finally here. It's finally real. And the one review says that Age of Empires has brought back grand scale AAA strategy games.
Does it play right on the Xbox, or is it still mouse and keyboard sort of thing?
Still mouse and keyboard, only on PC at the moment. There's not even a hint that it's coming to Xbox actually.
Oh, right, okay.
But it does look so pretty. It looks really impressive. I mean, it's Age of Empires. It just looks absolutely stunning. Cannot wait to jump into this game.
I think it might melt my laptop if I try to play it.
Same, but it's
But it
already
might look good for a
sacrificed.
second. You might get a
If we
judged
don't-
nice look.
If we don't podcast next week, it's because my laptop has melted through the floor playing Age of Empires, and we can't.
We just can't. Yeah.
Man,
Oh, wow, I see a theme.
what's the theme?
Fishing. A fishing theme.
Yes. Next up, October 28th, also coming to Game Pass, day 1, Bassmaster Fishing 2022. Do you like hunting fish, also known as fishing?
I just read one thing that says, such as cover star Scott Martin, back-to-back Bassmaster, classic champion Hank Cherry. Wow. You could be like those people.
Yeah, you could be like those people, whoever they are, people who fish bass.
Yes.
It's here. It's exciting. I put it in because just in case Lee wants to feel excited.
I feel like I need to play one fishing game in my lifetime. This could be
What
the
is
game.
that? Have you played it or not yet?
No, I've not
Or-
played it yet. No, I'm still
or-
waiting. It's a bit like the farming, wasn't it? Like I had to do farming at some point. I've done the
Right.
train, I've done the farming, so I think
So,
fishing's natural.
For this thing on True Achievements, this great True Achievements score challenge, if we both jump into this fishing game, we could get a bunch of achievements that I bet no one else is going to get because no one else plays fishing games.
No one else wants to play Hank. I want to be Hank.
You can be Hank, I'll be Scott.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Here you go.
Next up,
Here you go, Simone. We're working together.
see, look, we have a plan. Next up on October 28th and optimized for Xbox Series is Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. This is here because Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater comes to Xbox for the very first time to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the horror adventure series Fatal Frame.
Yeah, this popped up in my newsfeed and I had no idea why. So I
Yeah,
ignored it.
apparently it's a really big Japanese game, if I remember it correctly. You use a camera to take photos of ghosts.
Oh, God.
Kind of creepy from what I remember, if I'm remembering the same game. But yeah, it's like a Japanese game that hasn't been on Xbox as far as I'm aware, and now it is.
I hope it's not like that really bad game which had a camera too.
Oh, Blair Witch?
Blair Witch, yep.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Lastly, on our new and notable list, October 28th, also optimized for Xbox Series, Riders Republic. This game looks insane.
I got onto the beta for this game.
What do you think of it?
I didn't play it. That is my review. I was going to, and then I wasn't sure if I had the PC beta or the Xbox beta, and then I forgot. So
Yeah, it happens.
yeah, I was like, oh, that's right. Because they kept sending me emails. Oh, here's your key or whatever. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that's PC, but I probably need to work this out, and then didn't.
Brilliant. So
Yeah.
this is jumping into a massive multiplayer playground. You bike, ski, snowboard, or wingsuit across open world sports paradise. Race in master start events, develop your own rider's career, or kick back with friends and free roam the parks. If you pre-order now, you get the bunny pack that includes custom bunny outfits and snowboard graphics. This game looks ridiculously colorful and awesome. It's one of those games where you just turn off your brain.
Yeah, and try and do. It's a bit. I hope it's a bit like the snowboarding stuff.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and especially like the wingsuit stuff. That's different.
That's different.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played a game with a wingsuit, so unless Batman, does Batman count? He hasn't suited a wingsuit.
He's just falling, and happens
Falling
to have
with
some.
style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Amazing.
Right.
All right.
To the top.
Our other games.
Up to the top of the list for the exciting games. These are all the really cool games, aren't they?
Yeah, these are where the cool kids hang out behind the shed smoking.
That's right. In 8 bits.
Our and other games. So we've done our new and noteworthy, and now we're and others. First up on October 27th, we've got Amazing Breaker. It's a beautiful and challenging ass smashing game where the goal is to blast ass sculptures with different types of bombs. It kind of looks like Peggle, but upside down.
Yeah, or the game where you kind of have bouncy stuff, where you bounce. What's it called? You stop a ball bouncing past you. That sort of style.
Yeah, almost like pinball, but freeform.
Yes.
Next up, October 27th, is Daddish. He's dad and a radish.
Oh, wow.
He's a daddish.
Wow.
2D side-scroller game using all the colors.
They've got some curves.
Yeah, I mean, curves are the newest thing. Windows 11 is here. It's curvy. Next up, on October 27th.
Oh, wow.
We've got Daddish 2.
You've outdone yourself this week, mate.
I mean, just in case you didn't do the first game, you've now got the sequel. He's dad and a radish, and he's back. Just in case. It looks like it was made on the same week as the first game.
I think it was made by the same intern.
Man. And look, the first game, it's Daddish trying to find his missing children. Daddish 2, he's trying to find his missing children. Isn't that a bit of a spoiler?
Bring your kids to work day.
So he finds his kids.
Do you think that Daddish doesn't actually like his kids and he's trying to lose them? And then feels really bad and goes, oh, okay.
No, or maybe he's just using his kids as an excuse to go on adventures. Quick, kids, go hunt around the shed. I'll say that you've been abducted by aliens and then I'll go to space.
Okay, that's a nicer one I was thinking.
Yeah, well, I mean, radishes aren't known for their big brains.
Or their kids looking after skills.
Yes, their parenting
skills, is,
moving on. Flowers by Pogui.
Wow.
And it's optimal.
This is like a newspaper that I might read, and at the back of it has a weird thing I'd ignore.
So it is a crossword in the shape of a flower. You plant letters on the petals to grow words through the middle of the flower in this challenging wordplay puzzle game.
Amazing. Keep going.
Moving on. October 27th, optimized for Xbox Series, Lucid Cycle. It's an exploration of the concepts and experiences common to our dreams, whether it's solving environmental puzzles without a clear purpose or journeying through a shifting landscape without knowing the destination. It looks pretty cool.
So you're playing a game without any purpose or knowing what's happening or any destination.
Yeah. And then you do art.
That's really cool.
Next up, also October 27th, optimized for Xbox Series, United Assault Normandy 44. An open world roguelite FPS.
What? What?
Yes.
What?
In World War I, you're a US Army paratrooper dropped into enemy territory to prepare for D-Day. And you just have to do some stuff. It looks like one of those mobile games in a way. Like,
it does. I'm kind of curious about the roguelite bit of it, though.
Yeah. Seems a bit strange. Moving on. October 28th, coming to Xbox Game Pass, it is Backbone. Raccoon detective Howard Lotor is not a hero. He can barely make rent. And yet he has stumbled across something so massive it will shake the very fabric of society. Stunning visuals and an evocative soundtrack in a daring narrative bring a dystopian Vancouver, BC, inhabited by animals to life in this highly anticipated post-noir adventure.
Get to it, detective.
I will.
I will.
It looks pretty interesting.
It does look interesting. I'll give him that.
I mean, coming to Game Pass, it might be one of those quick, 2-hour completions.
This one could be. Maybe we could use this one for our GTA surfer thing.
That's a good idea. Our G-Stickska.
G-Stickska, yeah.
G-Stickska. Next up, Black Widow Recharged.
Cool. Is this like the movie? Looks really cool name.
It's exactly like the movie.
Excellent.
Defend your spiderweb from an onslaught of bugs in this frantic revival of the cult classic twin-stick shooter.
I actually know this game.
Do you?
Yes. The twin-stick shooter version of the original, not this version, obviously, because...
Interesting.
Because you really quickly move around your web, capturing stuff or stopping stuff getting to the middle. And you can go up and down, left and right. You can kind of go, obviously, around and around and around, but then you can change levels to pick up stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bizarre.
Yeah, that looks very interesting. And it has an infectious original score by Megan McDuffie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Megan. I wonder what she's up to these days. Next up, also October 28th, Millie and Greg, a challenging platformer featuring a girl and her missing cat across 100 handcrafted levels. Technically, all games are handcrafted.
Yes. I was thinking exactly the same.
It's a 2D side-scroller.
Don't think this is like, what's that really hard game called? Cuphead. It's not Cuphead.
It's not Cuphead.
It's not hand-drawn as you'd think Cuphead hand-drawn.
No.
Or handcrafted, sorry.
Yes. Cuphead handcrafted is on another level completely.
Yes.
Next up, also October 28th, Xbox One X Enhanced. Oh, haven't heard one of those for a while.
No, this is really exciting.
This is Virtuaverse. Virtuaverse?
Virtuaverse? Yeah, Virtualverse. Virtueverse, yes. It's like virtual with a verse. It's like a song.
It is like a song. A challenging old-school cyberpunk point-and-click adventure. Oh, it features technomancers, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. What's an AVR graffiti writers? AVR. Audio visual recorders?
Wow. And tribes of crypto shamans.
Oh, the crypto shamans. You've got to watch out for those guys.
Yeah. There's virtual reality debauchery to be had.
What?
Just accept. There's so much words in this description.
There is lots of words, isn't there?
It's all the words. Next up, October 29th, optimized for Xbox Series, Danger Scavenger, an intense cyberpunk-themed roguelite skyline crawler. My word.
I have no idea what's going on. Is it like a take turns or something? Are you doing it?
I don't know. It's a skyline crawler. It kind of looks like they saw the Ascent and they're like, right, but for mobile.
Yeah, we'll just take all the cool graphics.
And everything that makes it a cool game.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Light Fairy Tale Episode 2. Turn-based Japanese-style RPG set in a dying underground world ruled by an evil empire. Episode 2 resumes the adventure right after the last episode's cliffhanger. Oh, isn't that a bit of a spoiler?
Not really. Unless you know what happened in the last episode.
True. Lastly, last on our list of and others.
Oh, wait a minute. That looks like Zelda. Like OG Zelda. So it's like not top down, but in 3D versions wise.
Oh, yeah, like Ocarina of Time or something. Okay, last game. We can do this.
Word. This is for Cameron, this one, isn't it?
Oh, man, I don't know who this is for. PJ Masks Heroes of the Night. Go into the night and save the day as Catboy, Owlet, and Gecko. Use your superpowers to explore the world of PJ Masks.
Kyle, you're saying this like you don't know who these people are.
Do you know who they are?
No, I don't have no idea. But I know who PJ Masks are in a sort of general knowledge.
Okay. Do you want to inform me? Because this is the first time I've ever laid eyes on PJ Masks.
It's a massive cartoon thing that's been around for a while.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it's huge.
Man.
This is massive news. I can't believe you know nothing about PJ and Masks.
Should we move this game into the new and noteworthy
I
then?
think we should. I was going to say Cameron. I think Cameron would know all about this. He has a kid. He would know about this. This is the thing that my mate watches this all the time with his kid. He says he has no choice. His kid gets dressed up as Catboy.
Oh, this is amazing. I went through thinking that this was just some random game that people have made up.
God, no, this is massive.
And apparently it's big. Who would have known? Not me.
Not you.
PJ Masks. Heroes of the Night. Look at Lee go. He's going to go and figure out how much this game costs, where he can pre-order it.
Yeah, I'm already over it, mate. I've already ordered it.
PJ Masks!
There you go.
PJ Masks. It's not coming to Game Pass, which is a pity.
Everything's floating in here too!
Oh, no.
Everyone grab something and pull it down!
There you go. See, that was PJ Masks. It's a cartoon.
I can see why I don't watch it.
I know, yeah. I didn't say you'd like it or watch it. I just thought you'd know, at least.
Yeah.
I bet Simone knows all about it. It's the sort of thing she'd like.
Okay, so there we go. That's our last game. We're ending on a bombshell.
I think you finished on a high there, mate. You did well.
PJ Masks. I mean, that's it. It's there for everyone. Like, go download the game and play it and enjoy it.
When's it out?
At the 29th.
29th. Oh, a few days. Okay, we've got to wait a few days to play it, though.
I mean, you can still pre-order it. If you pre-order it now,
Oh, wow.
and you
Let's go find out.
get like the 10-hour. If you pre-order it now and you got EA Play, you get access to the 10-hour beta version that will carry over across to the real version, but only if you're an EA Play on PC subscriber. If you're an EA Play on console subscriber, you get access to the 5-hour non-beta version that doesn't carry over.
When's it? Do you get Do you get early access or what? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, on midnight on the 29th, your character gets transferred across your progress. It gets saved, and you get a special 1,000 gamer point achievement.
PJ Masks! To the cat car! Onto the Gecko-mobile! To the owl glider!
There's so much going on here.
And the music actually sounds pretty cool.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Your turn, Owlette!
Wow.
Does Owlette fly?
I don't know. Sure, yeah.
The gecko dude can't walk.
Gecko does gecko thing. Well, he's a lizard, isn't he? They've got sticky feet.
Well done!
Yeah. I don't like
Makes complete sense.
Cat ears!
I haven't seen Owlet do anything yet. She just says well done.
Super Gecko!
Oh, he's invisible. Oh, because he's a gecko.
the cat guy can hear things.
Oh no!
Can you? Oh, the supervillain's got. Wow. It's incredible.
It's amazing.
Heroes of the Night, PJ Masks.
Yeah, there we go. Game for you.
All over it.
And on that bombshell, I think we are officially done for tonight.
Yes, let's get out of here quick.
Yes. So remember, guys, rate if you like and sub if you love, and share the podcast with anyone and everyone. Make sure to check out our episode description for our link tree. That's got access to the latest episode on Spotify, access to our Instagram, access to our Twitter. And if you want to give Lee some love, sign up for the newsletter, which is also on the link tree. Just one person. If one person signs up for the newsletter, Lee will start doing it again.
Resurrected.
He will resurrect the newsletter. Also, tell us what you want in the newsletter, and then we can at least know what to put in there. Otherwise, you're just going to get pictures of our faces. Once a week, it'll just be random pictures of our faces, not even while we're setting up for podcasting, just while we're stuffing our face with fish and chips at the beach.
Yep. Maybe just eyes. Oh, eyes. Like
Well,
zoomed in versions of different eyes.
Well, you've seen that meme where it's just the eyes in the mouth.
Yes.
So we'll take a photo of our face and then we'll just cut out the eyes in the mouth and just put that in the newsletter.
Might wear a Carl mask, maybe. That'll confuse everybody.
Oh, that'll be brilliant. Should get our faces printed out on.
Yeah. Full-size heads. I could wear a Simone mask. That'd be even better.
No, that'll be funny. Oh,
So, unless you ask for, unless you ask for something specifically, then anything could happen.
anything. And I mean, we just need one person for the newsletter.
And once I've got your email, that's it. It's all on.
I'm pushing really hard for Lee to revive
Yeah,
this
no one
music.
cares. I told you when I did it, I wanted feedback. No one cared. So I stopped. And then no one noticed I stopped. So
Well, This is our call. This is putting up our PJ Masks call up into the sky. Oh, right. Enough nonsense. Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I am on Twitter and I'm on Xbox under Lee Howard.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox. If you beef my friend, I will send you a GG.
Oh, yeah. It's really cool, those.
Especially during the middle of the day.
Yeah, it's really confusing. The first time he did it, my phone beeped at me, GG. I was like, why? And Gary does the same thing now.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that, guys.
Oh, anytime. We're just going to keep spamming you with GGs. Thank you guys for listening. We've been the XboxCast, and this has been New News. We will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.